he forgot what the play was. He forgot he was supposed to snap it back there rather than.
You remember that? No, not really. I remember snapping it over somebody's head one time. So.
It just kind of went up. And
Yeah.
Well, that sounds kind of like the stunt they said Mark pulled one time. They tickled his mother so at Midland. He'd been playing football and they started playing basketball. Well, when he got the basketball, he just started running down the court. Never did dribble or anything. He just took off.
He was making yards on, wasn't
He sure was.
I believe the funniest story I remember about them two boys, and Mark was responsible. They were up 12, 13, 14 years old, and JB and Jardine is both working. And it's in the summer, and the two boys stayed home by themselves, and they'd been watching some kind of a program there where a real small kid would write into this guy. It's kind of a kid program, and they'd draw pictures, you know, and sign their name to it, and he'd get them, and he'd say, well, now here's one from John Henry, or whatever his name was, and they'd put the camera on it. It might be an old horse, you know, and he'd draw it and colored with a Crayola. But it's that kind of a program. So Mark, I don't remember what kind of picture he drawed, but he signed it Horace Hoondensnoocher. Then him, Preston, they was sitting at the TV, and Mark said they thought he was going to be a day ahead of time, but it wasn't. So the next day they tuned in, this old boy, well, said, who have I got here? Said, I've got one from Horace, well, his first name's Horace. And he never did say Hoondensnoocher.
it's not no telling how far about it.
I could just see him, he just died laughing, and that always struck me funny. Him signing his name, Horace
Well,
Hoondensnoocher.
I don't think he was more than about 9 or 10, and I thought the thing that...
Well, he was older than what the kids normally were that draw the picture and sent me. That's what, you know.
And I thought, how in the world he ever spell Hoondensnoocher?
Isn't that the truth?
That's the reason why I thought the guy couldn't read.
But he said Horace 2 or 3 times, and you could tell he was just frowning and looking. Horace, this is from Horace, well, anyway, his first name's Horace.
Don't you know they laughed? Oh, mercy.
Horace Hoondensnoocher.
Mark was always pretty big.
Yeah, he was always...
And still is.
Yeah, he sure is. He's quite a case.
He was always doing something.
He just laid me the last time they was in my house. Me and the kids took a nap, and me and him was sitting back there talking. He was telling me about first year they was married, and him having to go to the doctor.
Having to go where?
Having to go to the doctor. He got a little infection or something. I think prostrate or something. He told me all about that examination.
What it was,
I thought I'd die.
he had had a procto, you know, and when the doctor got through examining him, well, he gave him a Kleenex to wipe his hiney with. And Mark said, I know what to do for that. He said, I just blowed my nose on it. But they put that old jelly on that leather, that rubber glove, you know, and then they give you a Kleenex. And Mark said, I know what to do. He said, I just blowed my nose and blowed in the place back.
I tell you, you just kept me in stitches there.
Boy, oh boy.
Did you have Preston's book in there reading?
Huh?
Who's reading?
Vicky, I think, was reading
Was she?
that hard.
Hard Texas one.
That's the first book he wrote, wasn't it?
I think he's going to have another one out in the spring.
And he's written 2, hasn't he? Is this Hard Texas Winter the only one he's
The
got
only one he's
published?
had published.
Did it?
That's,
Okay.
And so now he's got another one that's fixing to be published.
Oh. Well, I was thinking that you were saying here not long ago something about maybe it was when they went to this writers convention or something, something that he had another one.
I think this.
Lipton trunk up, and boy, I'm sitting there thinking, Mama, the buckshot is gonna come in a minute. And I never even got out of the car. I slid down in the seat just so I could see over the ledge, because my side was facing toward the house. And I don't want, if that sucker starts shooting, it's gonna be on my side of the car. But I'll tell you, I was never so glad to get out to Mertonville and get that night over with. Oh.
Well, he wasn't very far from home, but he's got gas or whatever he got from somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't have any idea where it was. It was out in the country somewhere, but what I remember is sitting there and looking over that ledge, just waiting, expecting any minute to see a light come on in that house or the porch light. And somebody come out, because there wasn't a doubt in my mind. He could hit us easy, right on his front porch.
What? Huh?
Well, you should see what they done to me, and I was so innocent, didn't know all that's going on.
Lay that pen.
Maybe you didn't get that.
Yeah, if they
I
ever
wish I
ask you
had, but
about
I
it.
didn't.
Oh, no.
I sure wish if I'd have had some way to get over here and gotten to it, I would have, believe me.
Well, I just burned myself again.
I certainly would have.
Who it was, well, it was CL.
Huh?
They wonder who it was, they was CL.
Oh, Lord have.
What?
I hope not.
Are you talking about whenever Daddy said something about a hot date?
Yeah.
But what did he say about if you never had one, you never would? What did he say?
He said something about if they're as old as they are to be. Wouldn't make a whole lot of difference because there wouldn't be anything they could do anyway.
Oh,
Something like that.
that makes sense.
Well, now, I don't know about it. I've heard there's some.
Y'all boys remember
It just knows there's no
I found
no fire in the road.
You have to work tomorrow, Dana?
Oh, no, my Monday customer wants my card and cancel, but I got 2 others I can go do. I know when Karen called me.
Yeah, how much you want to go to Evelyn?
They owe me money, and I haven't cleaned that house since August.
Oh. Theirs?
Mm-hmm. I didn't get it.
You didn't care? What'd you say?
Hot.
Oh, you said it's hot in here, I thought you said I didn't care. Oh, gosh.
How you gonna get your money from him?
It's very unusual for her not to leave a check, because every time that I go up there, you know, she just leaves me a check, and then
How long has she owed you the money?
since August,
August.
but I don't worry about it.
What you think she wants to go up there and clean it? Before they get back?
Imagine, but, since I hadn't talked to her, I called that Evelyn, and contains no sugar, salt.
What was it you got me at the grocery store the other day? That juice.
Oh.
That juice.
I was gonna get you some today, and they didn't have anything but peach.
And then the peach.
They didn't, in the big cans at that, so I thought, no. They didn't
Okay,
have,
and you just got me the thread and the bleach.
That's all.
That's all you got today?
Kingston. That's what I'd do.
What you could do, I've got some at home, I just wonder if that long one, that I got at home, it's about the length of this one over here.
Oh boy, it sure would help, Maxine.
I know it would.
Even if it just covered those front ones right there. It'll help from the
Because you know
cold.
what, that long one shade I got at home might, well, now this is the south.
Well, no, you wouldn't want this.
So you won't leave it because the sun will shine,
And this, he said the trailer.
the sun will shine
Yep.
in the south and help heat it.
I would have never believed
I never would have believed that he,
he was an alcoholic. He just wasn't turned that way to me.
well, I didn't think so, but you know, I
And he
knew.
was so gentle with that child.
Yeah, he took good care of her and all, and I thought he just, acted like, and all, but, Cause she made one or two remarks that just led me to believe it. And she told me then later whenever I talked to her that, she suspicioned.
Farm Pro, storage barn. You know, put your stuff in. Or maybe it's because I got colored shades on. It's not all that bad though. I sure look good, but one of those double hibiscus right there. Is that a double hibiscus? It is. Isn't it pretty? You see the trailer over yonder where the roof blew off over here in her yard? Over there in her yard. And this house over here burned. Golly! Well, they sure got a junk pile around that one over there. I can't imagine not having that. Mine is just so enormous. That's what I always said. I just, but every day's like probably tomorrow, the day after, I just have to force. Yeah. That's what they say to be sure you eat. Yeah. But it sure is enormous. Well, anyway, I will. Come back and see me. I will. Well, we will. I think you, Ray, of course, he's getting excited about, it's getting close. Vicky, turn that thing off.